Hi guys, Sarah here from Locke Insurance Brokers and here with your Broker Tip Tuesday. I wanted to talk about sewer backup coverage, overland water, and just water entry in the home. We've had our first, I guess it was a week or so ago, sort of freeze thaw, and we did have a lot of calls come in regarding water entry. And so just wanted to clarify that because there has been a lot of changes in the industry over the last couple years surrounding this type of coverage. I think the first myth is that it's automatically included on a comprehensive homeowners policy. And I will say that though brokers do a really good job at just having that coverage there and advising their clients on it, it's not something that automatically comes with a comprehensive homeowners policy. You do need to request that coverage for sewer backup. And now there's something called overland water, which is also additional. I would say back to the point about brokers, we do a good job at advocating this sort of coverage, why you might need it and who needs it. But the majority of policies I see that are non-broker written, so directs, banks, things like that, typically that coverage is either not there or it's really, really low limits. And so why is it important to have this coverage? Well, number one, sewer backup, it happens. We get lots of calls every year when things, typically in the spring when things melt, or if there's a bad storm, so lots of water because of the city's infrastructure. As we know, the population's expanding, homes are being built, and typically we can't keep up with the amount of population in our older infrastructure. So certain people will say to me, I don't need sewer backup because I have a septic system. They fail as well. We have claims all the time with septic systems that fail. Typically it's a sump pump that malfunctions. And some newer homes, people will think that they don't need it because there's certain warranties. They maybe have a sump pump and a backflow valve, which is awesome, and they're going to get a better rate because of that usually. But storms can knock out power, and there goes your sump pump, and you can have a backup. Or it can come up through other ways. If it's really bad, it can come up through toilets and things like that, which we don't want to think about. Now, there's a second piece to this puzzle, and I don't want to talk too long because you can always get more information directly from us, but there's a new thing in the last couple of years called overland water. This is kind of goes hand in hand with sewer backup. So sewer backup is anything coming up through the sewer system into your house. So typically you'll see it come up through like a sump pump area, sometimes toilets like I mentioned. Overland water is typically groundwater or melting water or anything on the exterior of your home that could come through, for example, a basement window. That would be overland water. And so if you don't purchase that optional coverage, there's a chance that your company could deny the claim because it's not sewer backup, it's overland and it came through a different way. We usually advise having both if that option's available to you through that company. There's a lot more information on this topic, but that's the real quick explanation. And we've got another freeze on. So when this thaws, let's hopefully we don't get a lot of claims, but it does happen. We get water claims all the time. And these are the two most common coverages that you can purchase. So take a look at your limits today. See if you have enough, if you have it at all, because it's not something that is standard. And if you have any questions, feel free to call us at the office. That's Locke Insurance Brokers. Happy to talk. And you can also email me, Sarah with an H, at lockeinsurancebrokers.ca. Happy Tuesday.